Example 6 and our last example. Solve an absolute value equation involving a linear and quadratic expression. Okay, so if we take a look at our example, the absolute value of x minus 10, that's our linear part, equals x squared minus 10x, that's the quadratic. We have two cases again. So case 1 is where our argument x minus 10 is greater than and equal to 0. And case 2 is where our argument x minus 10 is less than 0. So let's go to case 1. This is where x minus 10 is positive. So we go x minus 10, that's equal to x squared minus 10x. We have a quadratic expression here, so we want to make everything equal to 0. And so we have x squared minus 11x plus 10, which we can factor. And we will get factors of 10 that will give us 11, 10, and 1, negative 10, and negative 1. And so we get two answers. We get that x equals 10 and x equals 1. Okay, and we go to our second case where x minus 10 is less than 0, so we want the negative version of that, and we make it equal to x squared minus 10x. We're going to distribute the negative, so we get negative x plus 10 equals x squared minus 10x. We have a quadratic, so make everything equal to 0. That will give us x squared minus 9x minus 10, which we can once again factor. We want to make the 10 negative, the 1 positive, so we get that x equals 10 and x equals negative 1. Okay, so we want to verify. We have x equals 10, which is repeated over here, so we just have to verify once for that. Then we verify for x equals 1 and x equals negative 1. All right, so starting with the 10, we want to plug that into the original equation. All right, so we're going to put in, we'll start with x equals 10. So we'll plug in 10 minus 10, and 10 squared minus 10 times 10. Well, 10 minus 10 is 0. 10 squared is 100 minus 10 times 10, which is 100. So we get the absolute value of 0 is 0, and 100 minus 100 is 0. So left side equals right side. Okay, next we will do x equals 1 into the original equation. So we will get 1 minus 10 equals 1 squared minus 10 times 1. And so we get the absolute value of negative 9 equals 1 minus 10. Absolute value of negative 9 is 9, and that does not equal negative 10. So left side does not equal right side. So x equals 1 is not a possible answer. And then we go to x equals negative 1. Plug that into the original equation, so negative 1 minus 10 equals negative 1 squared minus 10 times negative 1. And so in the bracket we get, in the absolute value bracket, we get negative 1 minus 10, which is negative 11. And that's equal to negative 1 squared, which is 1, and negative 10 times negative 1 is positive 10. Absolute value of negative 11 is 11. And 1 plus 10 is 11, so we get that the left side is equal to the right side, so that one works. Okay, so our solutions are x equals 10 and x equals negative 1. And we have finished this section.